And I think when you run a business, you understand the basics of economics, like common sense economics.
Yeah.
And so I sat there thinking, right, not one of you has run a company. So how do you understand the pressures you're putting on us? And then the next thing I did, I had Steve Baker in here. I don't know if you know Steve.
I do.
We had a good chat.
Yeah.
And I said to him, because he understands basic economics. So I was like, how many people in government understand the basics of economics? And his summary was, most of them don't. And those that do realize how bad the problem is. So they're just passing it off to the next administration.
Yeah. Well, it's awful. And Rachel Reeves, who I think is the Chancellor of the Exchequer, last time I looked, claims to have had a job in the Bank of England. But I think
For a month?
For a month, and she was in administration or something. She wasn't an economist. That's what, as I understand it, without wishing to be on the end of a libel suit. I'll try after this is published. But, there's a complete lack of understanding. But it is basic common sense. We say that they've never been in business, but how much sense do you need to realize that if you put up employers' national insurance costs and you lower the threshold at which employers' national insurance is levied, you're going to actually impact those people who are the most vulnerable in society already because they're the lowest earners, the working class, effectively. And that the only mitigant that a business has is either not to give them salary rises or to fire them. What else have you got? Those are your levers, aren't they, as a businessman? So the pressure came straight on to onto the working class, which is a segment of the society that they said they would avoid hitting.